ProSpot is a manufacturer of welding equipment, and pretty much specialized for the collision repair industry. We manufacture resistant spot welders. We have been in that arena for quite some time now, and also now with the aluminum, we have aluminum MIG welders, plasma cutters, induction heating, aluminum dent repair system. So pretty much the whole welding needs for a collision repair shop needs. Well, we think we provide a solution. We're focused on welding only. That's all we do. We manufacture everything here in the U.S. in Carlsbad, where we have our own sheet metal manufacturing, machine shops, electronic engineering and assembly. So we're pretty much a U.S.-based manufacturer, which is kind of unusual nowadays. But we have a lot of access to R&D. Obviously, we're quick that way because we're just concentrating on the welding itself. So anytime there could be some different needs out there, the car manufacturer is changing a lot right now, so we could be pretty fast and active on cater to the needs that is needed for whatever welding needs comes up. We see a lot of changes, obviously, not only with the aluminum that I'm going to talk about in a minute, but with high-strength steels really coming into all the vehicles now because of, obviously they keep the guys alive in a collision, but it's a very hard metal, but it's also very difficult to repair. So it requires a lot of welding because there's a lot of replacement of these type of parts. So and also for the technicians to know the difference, steel. So we have a lot of training involved with that. Aluminum, with Ford F-150 dropping the bomb on changing their entire truck from being made out of steel to aluminum, that also changing everything we do, because they make about 2,000 trucks a day, so this is not just a few here and there, so it's going to affect a lot of us, and all these shops have to be set up for aluminum repair, for welding, have new welding equipment, aluminum equipment, and training is going to be a big thing. So yeah, so it's a lot of things going on in the industry right now. It's exciting. Aluminum is actually a good conductor of electricity, so when welding it requires more skill in a way, so training will be important, and if you don't do it right, you might end up with more work than you had starting out. So, but it's workable. It's just a matter of getting used to it and get the right equipment, getting the right training, and it will be just fine. Well, we're promoting a lot of things new. But mostly the MIG welders that we have, the SP welders we call them, that have both aluminum, steel, and silicon bronze welding built into one machine, because silicon bronze is another material that's coming on because of the high strength steel. Is very heat sensitive, so if you apply too much heat to it, you destruct the properties in the metal and it will become fragile. So with silicon bronze, it applies a lot less heat into the weld than steel MIG does. So that's an upcoming procedure as well. So that welder, to have all three of these materials in one welder, is very popular. It selects, you just pick the handle of whatever material you're welding, and then you click on the trigger once, and the software changes automatically, and it picks the correct gas for you automatically as well. So that's a very common and popular new product. We also have a self-piercing rivet system that, instead of welding aluminum, like we used to do with spot welding, you can't do that, so you use self-piercing rivets. And we have a rivet gun that was approved by Ford Motor Company as well to apply the rivets, and they actually put adhesive in between the panels, the aluminum panels, and then we rivet bonding it, so to say. We also have a welding simulator that we are showing for the first time here in Chicago, and that is more for training, because training is difficult to train MIG welding, for example. You have a hood on, and it's a very harsh environment, but the simulator can actually give you feedback of what you're doing wrong, and so and it's record the session for you. So it will be a good transition between the classroom and the shop. We can actually do some simulation to get used to the speed and the travel angles and the torch angles and things like that. So that's something that we're pretty excited about as well. So We work a lot with the OEs. It used to be in the old days when I started out, we went to knock those doors down, and it was hard to get in with them. But now, with all the materials and everything changes, their focus on making it right the first time is bigger than ever. So we work together with the OEs a lot, you know, and they may come to us and say, hey, we're going to have this vehicle coming out. We know we're going to have a lot of repairs being made here, so what can we do? Work together, come out with certain repair procedures or equipment that works that way. That's a big driver for us. And then just being around so many years that we have, we always work on newer things, you know, that applies to the repair to make it easier, make a better quality repair, you know, things like that. So that's always a constant R&D for us in that end. It's easy. Prospot.com is our webpage, you know, and you have all the information there. You have a YouTube channel and with all the YouTube videos of all the things we have going on. So, but that would be a good spot, prospot.com.